Lavalier mic or shotgun mic? Which is best for you? We're going to get into it and help you figure out which microphone to pick up. Today we're going to be doing a comparison video between the Hollyland Lark Max, which is this lavalier mic that's on my shirt, and the Rode Video Go 2, which is mounted on top of my camera up there. If you're like me, you've been wondering which was the right microphone for you, and I'm going to be doing a comparison, switching off the audio between both so you can figure out what you like better and what's best for your situation. So which mic to pick really depends on what type of shooting you're doing, but if you're like me and does a little bit of everything, is there a one-size-fits-all option that you can use to avoid having to buy multiple microphones for multiple situations? Now, obviously, if you're doing a lot of outdoor shooting, you're pretty much going to need a lavalier microphone. Now, there's a lot of options out there. There's the Rode Wireless Go 2, there's the Rode Wireless Pro, which just got released, which has seemingly very good reviews. I have the Hollyland Lark Max. It's a little bit cheaper than the Rode Wireless Pro. I got it before the Rode Wireless Pro was even out. I still love the features of it and definitely not going to be switching anytime soon. But for a situation like this, maybe you're a YouTube content creator sitting in front of the camera like I am right now. Does it still make sense to pick up one of these mics, or should you be going with a shotgun mic like the Rode Wireless Go 2? Right now, I'll be doing the test sitting in front of the camera like I am. Later, we'll be doing some tests outdoors to see how the shotgun microphone holds up in the outdoor environment. But for now, I want to give you a test of what it sounds like indoors at my studio, aka my desk that's sitting in our living room. At the end of this video, I'll reveal which microphone is which, and you let me know which one you like better in the comments below. If you're curious about all things technology, microphones, filmmaking, camera gear, etc., then please subscribe, hit that like button, and stick around for more content. Now, there's a couple reasons that you might want to go with a lavalier microphone instead of a shotgun mic. For me personally, with the Hollyland Lark Max, there's a few different reasons that I chose to go this route. First of all, environmental noise cancellation. Now, this is a feature that, because it's not just a microphone and it's doing computing on board, you can get extremely crisp voice audio even outdoors and even when there's a lot of background noise thanks to the environmental noise cancellation. Now, this isn't something that you can do with at least the shotgun microphones that I've been looking at. Basically, it's just a dummy microphone that's sitting on top of the camera and replacing the actual onboard microphone of the camera. Additionally, a very important reason that a lot of people choose to go with a microphone like this is because it does onboard recording. So you can plug the receiver directly into the camera and have a camera recording tied to the video, but you can also simultaneously record independently to the microphone and extract that audio off later for a backup recording in case you missed something along the way. Now, another big reason that you might go with something like this, the wireless lavalier microphone system, is actually because you get two. Not all sets come with two, but the Hollyland Lark Max does. It comes with two transmitters here, and then it comes with a receiver, and you can record simultaneously on both. You can do dual band. I usually, it's just me, so I just use one, but if you do need that option for two, you have that as well. Also with the Hollyland Lark Max, it's got this awesome charging case. When you throw everything in here, the receiver, the screen shows you the battery level indicators of the case itself, of each individual piece, including the receiver itself. Just gives you a lot more flexibility on how you plan on using your microphone system. If you need, recording a conversation, you don't need to pick up two shotgun mics. You don't need to worry about doing a boom or anything like that. You just plop one on each person's shirt and you're off and running. Another big reason that you might pick up a lavalier microphone system like this is if you're not always looking directly at the camera, even if it is in close proximity. Now, I'm not going to give anything away by doing a demo just yet. I'll do that later at the end of the video. But if I turn around and talk away from the camera, or if I'm on the other side of the camera talking, the shotgun mic primarily picks up the audio that's going directly into it from the front. So any changes to that, whether I'm talking in a different direction or the audio is coming from a different direction, the performance will be substantially diminished. So just something to look out for if you do plan on going the shotgun mic route. It's not an issue with the lavalier mic system. I could walk around this entire house. I could walk, I want to say a few blocks away, as long as it's within line of sight. I haven't done a full test like that, but you can, get pretty far away from the camera and still be picking up crisp audio along the way. Well, I think that's enough of me blabbing for now, so why don't we take this test outside and see how everything performs in a different environment. Follow me. So here's the outdoor test. This is actually a pretty good situation for us. We got an airplane. I don't even know what that is, but a pretty cool looking plane going by, so a lot of noise there. We do have some wind going as well, so I'm going to be, again, flipping off the audio between the two different microphone systems, and you judge for yourself what you think is better for your situation. Now, another reason you might want to avoid going with the lavalier microphone system and instead stick with the shotgun mic system is because these things can get pretty bulky pretty quickly, and if you're doing a lot of work outside, you're going to want one of these dead cats installed, which isn't the most pretty thing in the whole world. Now, this Hollyland Lark Max does have environmental noise cancellation like I discussed before, so I'm not exactly sure how much of a difference the dead cat actually makes in this instance, or whether the environmental noise cancellation is going to take care of most of that background noise. Again, we'll just be doing the tests. I'll review all the footage later, and then we'll get back and discuss some of the results. Hey everybody, so it is the next day. As you can see, my shirt has magically changed colors, but I've had a chance to review the footage and the audio tests from yesterday, and I've got some conclusions for you. First of all, I want to reveal which microphone is which. Microphone A is the Rode Video Mic Go 2 that's mounted to the camera, and microphone B was the Hollyland Lark Max. Now, there are some key differences that I noticed between the two, and primarily that is with the Hollyland Lark Max, there seems to be less echo and less background noise throughout all the quiet sections of the video when I'm not talking. Now, we'll do a real quick test right now. This is the Hollyland Lark Max. And this is the Rode Video Mic Go 2. Now, I don't know if you can tell, indoors it wasn't a huge difference for me. It was mostly the echo when I'm talking, and that's likely due to the fact that I'm here in my living room. We have vaulted ceilings. It's not very well noise insulated, and so when I'm talking, there seems to be an ever so slight echo after I'm done speaking that the shotgun microphone is picking up, that it seems like the Hollyland's environmental noise cancellation is taken care of. Now, one of the big reasons I mentioned that you might want to pick up a wireless lavalier mic system like this is because I wanted to do a demo showing you that when you turn around from the camera like this, the shotgun microphone has a real tough time picking up the audio, and that's because it's really picking up only what's coming in from the front, and it's doing a very good job of canceling out everything that's coming in from the sides or from anywhere else. So if the audio is not going directly into it, it's going to have a tough time picking it up. Now, this is where the lavalier microphone shines because, as I mentioned before, I could walk around, a whole city block and still be picking up good audio because it's picking up the audio from me that's right in front of it, not based on the location of the camera. See? I'm in my kitchen and I still sound great. Now, one of the downsides I had mentioned about these wireless lavalier mic systems is that while they're not big, they're definitely noticeable. What they do allow you to do is attach one of those wired lavalier mics directly to it, so you don't have to have this transmitter sitting on your shirt, or whether it's tucked away, between some buttons or whatnot. It's still going to be a little bit noticeable. What you can do is attach one of those, keep this transmitter in your pocket, run the cable up through your shirt, and all you'll have on your shirt, or all you'll have noticeable, is that little tiny microphone. Now, there's a ton of those options you can get. I'm not sure compatibility between all the different companies, but you can figure out the compatibility and figure out which one works with the system that you are using. But that's one way that you can really get a more professional appearance, especially if you're doing, some interviews or something like that for a client. So before we say goodbye for today, what I want to do really quickly is run through a list of the pros of each of the different types of microphones. So the pros for the lavalier mic system would be environmental noise cancellation. You have onboard recording for backups, so you basically come away with two different recordings. You have much more mobility and flexibility. You don't have to be sitting right in front of the camera the whole time. And lastly, you don't have to set up any sort of separate booms if you want to do an interview situation with multiple speakers. You just put one of these microphones on each person and you're good to go. So a couple of the pros about the shotgun microphone system would be that generally it's a lot cheaper. So previously I had put on the screen some of the prices of some various options that you have, and you can see the cheapest one on there, which still is a great microphone system, is the Rode Wireless Me, and that only comes with one, but that is at $149. With a lot of these shotgun microphone systems, the one that I'm using right now is only $99, which was the Rode Video Mic Go 2. Obviously, you know, these prices range tremendously. You can get shotgun microphones that go all the way up to, you know, thousands of dollars. For most content creators, you won't need something like that. You know, $100 microphone, even less. They have the Rode Video Micro, I believe is what it's called. That one, I think it's $69, and you know, that one also will do just fine for you. You decide for yourself what you think is worth it, but in general, you know, there's some cheaper options out there. Additionally, what you'll find is that there's a lot more options of shotgun microphone systems than there are of these wireless lavs. So if you're, you know, looking for different options, different brands, that's probably going to be a little bit of a better option for you so that you can pick and choose the features that you want. They are much easier to use. You know, you don't have to attach something separately. You don't have to worry about turning it on, hitting record, which I forgot to do a couple times already. You know, it's just plug and play. You stick it on top of your camera. You use the TRS cable, plug it into your microphone jack, and you're good to go. You might have to adjust some of the settings within the camera to make sure your audio recording level is set appropriately, but in general, it's plug and play. You shouldn't have to worry about changing too much. Additionally, as I mentioned, you know, there's no fuss. You don't have to bring anything. You don't have to bring a separate case. You don't have to worry about forgetting anything at home. You don't have to worry about batteries running out. I mean, some of them do have batteries in order to do, you know, some high pass, low pass filters and stuff like that, depending on which feature set you go for. But in general, they'll be powered from the camera, and you know, you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. So I'm curious, were you able to figure out which microphone was which before I even revealed the results? And if so, as I mentioned, let me know in the comments and let me know which one you like better, and maybe I'll continue using that for these videos, or maybe I'll just keep doing whatever I please. Either way, please subscribe, stick around for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.